Welcome to a brand new Spudventure. This time, since I'm done with the cinematic universe, we're handing over the reins to Xencarn.
Hello.
Hello.
All right. So today, if you want me to go now, we will be running a little game I found a while ago called Engine Heart about robots in a sort of post-apocalyptic setting. Would you all like to introduce your characters, and I'll jump into the setting real quick?
I guess I'll go first. I am playing the airborne buddy in-home quadcopter drone assistant, or for short, Airbud.
Unit designation is U '.A and .U. Brand, Dirt Dog. I am playing a Roomba. a very large dog-like Roomba that I decided to make based on a Tumblr post that I found really funny.
This is the tone of things to come.
Oh yeah. Avis, what about you? When you stop dying.
I'm already dead. The game's over. I'm already dead. I am playing Foo the Owl. Foo.
A robot owl?
It's the baby monitor that looks like an owl. Because animals are better to look at than just
A camera.
a camera just staring at you.
Yeah, makes sense to me. Alright. Well, I have a little tiny section of stuff to read, and then we'll get into it if that's all good.
Fine by me.
This is a story about a house. 45 Bellum Street, if you want to be specific. The house is old, but well maintained. The time is 6:15 a.m., and the house AI notes it is a special day, though it knows it must go through all its regular checks first. A rusted lawnmower wakes from its hibernation to attempt to mow the grass with blades chipped and cracked. The alarm clock beeps, and the curtain rises to allow the soft beams of sunlight to permeate the room. The kitchen springs to life. Coffee and toast is attempted, but both machines beep, they are out of supply. The fridge goes off a low buzzing, almost a growl to silence them. It has been empty as well, and for so much longer. More and more machines awake. And as the house AI realizes the day, it requests the presence of our valiant little robots. So as you all sort of wake for the morning, what is Spud? What is your first sort of in-house task, would you think?
Given that I'm basically a personal Amazon-style delivery drone, my first task is to fire up my little rotors and buzz on down to the foyer to check to see if there are any packages there.
All right. As you lift off, go from your little landing pad on the second floor down to the start. You see there are, as has been the case for many a day, though you're not sure how long. There is nothing on the porch as of yet. Though before you manage to get back upstairs, the house AI corners you and asks you to wait. Dirt Dog, it is the morning. What do you do?
Dog's first command is to approach the residence of the owners where they are sleeping and awaken them with a cheerful bark, 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 bark.
Oh,
I love this.
we're gonna get along great.
After 5 repetitions of 5 barkings, unit Dirt Dog will sweep the area around the bed looking for dirt.
Oh boy, you find dirt. You don't find a bed, but you find a lot of dirt where the bed should be.
Most excellent. I will clean the dirt for owners.
Yep, absolutely can. Fu. It's the morning. What do you do?
I mean, as baby monitor, Fu's actually probably been up for a while.
Yeah. Case in point.
just-
Fair enough.
But probably went to like sleep mode after a while, but generally scans their little area perch for their designation of the child to see if there is movement.
There is not. There is the night has been quiet. The babe has not been fussy, and you've had no reason to call the parents. You do, however, get contacted by the house AI to come downstairs and into the kitchen. Sorry.
Hop, 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 because this owl has no wings.
Are you just like a little like plastic toy with cameras embedded in the eyes, basically?
Yes. Yes.
Ugh.
I was not giving this thing flight.
I actually linked something that looks like I linked an owl baby monitor in the Twitch chat.
Oh, that's adorable, and also sincerely
Oh,
terrifying.
sweet! I can just put that on the stream thanks to. Awesome. That's terrifying.
Pretty accurate.
Oh, ruin.
Wow.
All right, you've got to love it.
Wow. Back to the dice room. My goodness.
Yep. So
Awesome.
as
Also,
No.
real fast, when the realization of there was a lot of dirt happened, legit across the little plastic screen that has the unit designation on it, the symbols changed to the one I linked in the one I made in the text chat.
Stars
Yeah,
in the eyes. I love it.
that's great. Yep. So as Evod and Fu get down to the kitchen with Dirt Dog still vacuuming up dirt, you hear the sort of like very upper class voice coming sort of from everywhere. You two, I am designating a specialized task for you today. Today is the young master's birthday, and it is required that, due to programming section AC153, by the older master's command, we will be holding a surprise party for him. I would like you, in the absence of Master 1 and Mistress 1, designated Bellevue, to go out into town and collect the supplies on my list.
Out of character. Is there actually a baby in the house, or are we just building this around an imaginary baby?
Oh, there's a crib.
There's a crib. Is there anything in the crib, according to our
Nope.
baby monitor? Okay.
There was a
there was-
long time ago.
There was
But
a night.
sometimes the baby
As-
is not in the crib, and that is okay. This is normal. Sometimes
Yeah,
the baby is
occasionally
taken
the
out of
baby is
crib.
just in other places, and occasionally the master and mistress are in other places.
They
It
went
is
up to the
fine.
farm up north.
They are on an extended vacation and did not bring food. It is fine.
There was a night mercenary going on in my head where somehow the house AI had managed to keep the baby, the young one, alive somehow. And we were tasked
man,
with
that would've been-
protecting it.
That would have been way more horrific. Why didn't I think of that?
Really terrifying. Let's do that later.
Yeah, if I ever run that again, that's stage 2.
Oh, man.
No, you all know.
Baby's Day Out, but in the post-apocalypse with tiny robots is...
The second time someone's mentioned that movie to me, I'm dying.
You know, there's no other reference point for that concept, really.
No,
What's
there
the
really
stories
isn't.
infatuated with that movie?
Oh man,
Anyway.
I really want to run that at some point. But no,
Can I?
you all know generally that there hasn't been anyone in the house for XX/XX amount of time.
I kind of have to make a decision here because it seems like the dog and the owl don't seem particularly concerned, but like I kind of want to say Airbud kind of knows what's going on.
Yeah? Okay. You have pretty high reality comm. So and pretty you got pretty high reality comm, pretty low human comm. But I'd say yeah, you know that they haven't been there for a while and that this is unusual behavior.
What would you define as really high?
I mean 5 is the max and he's got 2. So
I mean, that's the same as Dirt Dog.
I
Alright,
have
fair.
I have 4 in 3 of the 4 cons. I just never leave the room.
Spoilers: Dirt Dog's intelligence is about to take an even bigger dip.
It's okay. Take the dog out for a walk. Anyway.
I guess like I don't really comprehend that like the humans are dead and gone and never coming back, but like even though I'm like really not up for like starting an argument with the House AI ever cuz I'm just kind of generally compliant, I'm like yeah, they're probably not coming back, but what else can we do?
we must follow orders on the chance that they return.
I guess we've had that conversation at some point.
Well, that'll just be its default response because that's just how it's programmed to respond to that question. It's like I have my list of orders. Actually, everyone who wants to make me a what check do I want here? Make me a human comm check with a T3 to success but you only need 1-3 to succeed.
Let me check something real quick.
Go for it.
Woo!
Alright, so
Very nice.
That doesn't apply here. Okay. That's a what com?
Human comm.
Human con. Ooh.
Well, I got 2 successes there.
Nice. All right, cool. So you all know, including Dirt Dog, somehow, that this is the first time that the house has asked you to throw a birthday party for the young master. Usually, you're throwing a birthday party for the baby. Usually, it's the baby's first birthday.
Oh. As in over and over again, but now things have advanced?
Mm-hmm. Something's changed.
The young master, as in like the baby's grown up, maybe? Or
So you know through your human comm checks, that and just from living in the house generally, that the family consists of 2 parents, a baby, and what used to be a 5-year-old boy, but now the AI is saying he's 6.
oh. And
So
this-
it's the now 6-year-old who's the party is for, not the
Yes.
baby.
Yep.
There are quotes. I'm doing air quotes, but I can't translate.
There are
that
quotes on
over
just about
audio.
every word in that sentence.
I'm just trying to, because Fu would probably have been in close contact with the infant for a really long amount of time. So I was about to question if Fu would have noticed if that was the case.
Well, nothing in the house has changed for a very long time. So the last time Boo saw the baby was still a baby.
Okay, that is literally all food needs to know. It was a very simple thing. Very smart thing. Very simple, though.
Yeah, and it has a baby monitor.
6 cycles. Wow, the time has flown.
Uh-huh.
So much dirt.
Foo is excited to go outside. Foo rarely leaves their perch. Foo.
Yes. As you say.
Sorry, how is the... I'm having trouble visualizing. How's the house AI speaking to us? Just remotely, or...
So the house AI has a central unit in one of the rooms, and there's sort of speakers throughout the house, so it can just transmit to every room as it needs to.
Gotcha.
Sort of like a smart home-ish thing.
Rightio.
But so the AI, once you decide, because you get decisions based on this, decide to, take on this challenge. These are the items that it will request you to go out into town and retrieve. New decorations, a birthday cake, an Equus Ferris rideable horse with matching adaptable cowboy outfit and pistol, wrapping paper, a birthday card, and some form of entertainment. And I'll post that in both Twitch chat and normal chat. Give me a sec.
I feel like something on that list is maybe more important than the others.
I don't know what you're talking about. Or
This
why you'd
is-
have that bizarre opinion.
I don't have teeth to grind, but... An Equus Ferris rideable horse with matching adaptable cowboy outfit and pistol cap gun. Right. I'll just order that.
Whatever the young master wants.
Actually, I'm just going to say, like, hey, if, we needed these supplies earlier, have you tried making a request for delivery?
Unit Airbud has queried. Contacting server. Please wait. Server denied. Answer given off local data. Yes. No store is responding to current queries.
Huh. All right, then.
I think probably by this point, u apostrophe dot a and dot apostrophe u has removed itself from the bedroom to at least offload some of the dirt it has picked up.
Absolutely. There is a, sort of chute that you can access built into one of the rooms that you can sort of just plug yourself into and all the dirt down a
Excellent.
tube.
Where it's piling up, I'm sure.
I'm
yeah.
certain. Well, that's the good thing about dirt.
You're letting out the dirt, and it hits because it's at the top of the tube at this point.
Well, that's the good thing about the dirt. You put it in the dirt, and the dirt stays in the dirt.
No, it's a giant pile, and it just keeps sliding down. So there's it's the same slab of dirt every day.
So Dirt Dog is the only one who has a consistent job. He just goes around the same pile of dirt
Yes.
over and over again.
Yes, absolutely.
Well, you stare at a crib, and I fly around to the front door and do nothing. But
This
hey,
is-
at least we have a shelter with power running to it, so we can all recharge. That's not nothing.
Yeah.
You do.
This is, I know it's jokey and stuff, but that's legit the reason that I made Dirt Dog kind of dumb, is that it hasn't had an opportunity to, move outside its programming.
Yeah. It makes sense. So yeah, the AI will ask you to go and find these items, and it'll give you it'll digitally upload, because you can upload non-digitally, I guess. some potential locations for items, if you wish. Or you can go and see what you can find.
Certainly at least directions to the nearest shopping center, I guess.
Yep. So he takes you to... Well, he gives you a sort of mental map.
I do have a data bank I can store this information in.
Oh, well, there you go.
Transceiver.
Yeah, so you guys can manage to get it. So yeah, he gives you a shopping center. Well, less of a shopping center and more just a series of like local stores that through his data bank he believes are probably the most applicable. So there is Smile Mart, which is a sort of Walmart-esque place. The Popping Balloon, the Science Bakery, Bible Besties, Rent-A-Song, and Bozo's Emporium.
Are these relatively near each other in like a similar shopping center, or?
They're all about an hour away, 2 hours away from the house, so you can get to them.
All right.
And once you get sort of the downtown area, they're all like 10 minutes away from each other.
Gotcha. Well, we will comply. Was that in character?
You don't know. Maybe.
Character for him.
Yes, let us be off to help the young master. There is so much dirt to be taken care of.
Let's...
Let us go. It'll be lots of fun. Woo!
And
I'm sure.
Dirt Dog is going to flash another symbol across its little little screen. Wow, that was a weird thing. I was not expecting that to show. I tried to type in the text chat on rolls, but it didn't work. So that symbol flashes across, and it moves itself near Fu and Airbud to sort of provide a moving platform for them to sit on.
Who hops onto Dirt Dog?
I guess I will land on top of Dirt Dog.
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because, as mentioned, this is a big Roomba.
Oh yeah,
How-
this is a
how-
size 5 Roomba.
Oh, size 5 is like...
It's 75 cubic centimeters, which is big compared to the other robots.
Fu is size 1. Fu is tiny.
I am also size 1, actually.
Oh, this is gonna go great.
Which is... I'm trying to find the reference in the book. Size... Let's see. Size of one robot has about the same volume as a cube with 15 centimeter cube, and size 5, 75 centimeters.
Yeah. So size 5 is a good deal bigger.
Guess we know what is gonna start carrying everything.
I mean, I have a huge... It's not only am I a big vacuum, but I also have a big storage container, too, so...
I find it hard to think in cubic centimeters, but like...
Basically, it's... the way I looked at it as far as mathematically, I tried to, like, hash out what's the actual volume of a Roomba. And Dirt Dog is about 2 Roombas stacked on top of each other.
Ah, okay.
Like, that's about the size.
Roger.
It is a
So.
good dog.
Yes, good Roomba dog. Yes, and then Dirt Dog will approach the nearest equivalent to a door that this place still has.
All right. So you can see there is a there is a dog like a dog flap that you can fit in and out of. Not that you've had much cause to before, but you can now.
Mm-hmm.
And now, little robots, you're outside your home environment.
Uh-oh.
Hold on. I had another thing to put on.
Absolutely.
There is so much dirt out here.
Focus.
Oh boy, isn't there?
So yes, since I am environmentally attuned, that means I just lost a whole bunch of different things.
I'm also environmentally attuned to the house.
Same.
So we all just lost one point of reality, comm, mobility, and perception.
Yep. And so all of my intelligence is at 1 except for human comm.
Oh, I should just make you roll every time you see dirt, but no. Yeah. All right. So I'm gonna say you go on a fairly winding path, to put it gently, to get to your current destination.
Having to stop every 15 minutes just to dump out the internal compartment.
Yeah, pretty much.
At some point, I'm going to get slightly not bored, but feeling like restless. I guess feeling like I should be doing something, and so I fly off and scout ahead.
Okay. So which store did you want to hit first?
Sorry, the list escapes me.
All right. So you have Smile Mart. You got the popping balloon. And I will type this in the chat as I go.
Oh, I'll do it.
Oh, okay, cool. So yeah, you got Smile Mart, you've got Popping Balloon, Science Bakery, Buyable Besties, Rent-A-Song, and Bozo's Emporium.
Let us go to Bozo's Emporium. Food.
Yeah, Bozo's Emporium kind of jumps out. I want to know what Bozo's Emporium is all about.
We should save the cake for later to ensure that the cake survives the trek back and is optimal eating for the young master. Foo.
Right. Okay.
I love that tongue.
The cake does not have dirt in it.
We cannot have cake if we cannot have dirt in the cake. Foo.
That just sounds so done. It's great.
I've been doing the same useless thing for years. And I take no joy in it because there are no deliveries.
Also,
Fu has a crib to watch with no baby, but that's apparently fine. Dirt Dog always has dirt to clean up. I have not been able to satisfy my programming in hundreds of years or something. I don't know.
Don't worry.
There's been nothing to deliver, nothing to move around the house. I have been useless.
Oh man, you're about to be real excited.
A little bit. Although this whole task also screams of extended futility, but okay, sure. Let's get out of the house, I guess. Even though I'm not suited to it.
Bud has activated his nihilism routines.
It's
Airbud, the nihilistic robot.
Why did we install this Amazon drone with sarcasm?
Humans, just because we could doesn't mean we should.
Because they tried to put in the AI that sounded like Samuel L. Jackson, it didn't work.
Yes, that is a pretty snarky robot. You got a problem with that? Airbud the paranoid android.
Why have I been given sarcasm circuit?
I have all this data bank of useless information, I guess.
This is one of your flaws. You're sarcastic.
Every now and again, one of those Amazon buttons misfires, and you feel like, oh, finally, my time has come. But it never arrives.
Oh, that's great.
It's bounced off by the fact that I have the compliant defect, so I just do not have the guts to actually rebel in any way against orders.
I mean, that sounds like an Amazon employee to me.
Yep.
All right. After about, what did I set it as? Yeah, after about an hour and a bit, you guys get to Bozo's Emporium, which is a store that's painted like a big sort of circus tent with like two clowns on the sides of the door. The door, which is currently shut. And it's just like a normal sort of wooden, almost house door painted with garish sort of clown colors.
Hmm.
So the door is shut. There's clowns on either side of the...
Pictures of clowns on the walls on either side, yep.
All right. Does the door look locked in any way, or...
It does not.
We have some kind of like grabbing arm by default, right?
Yeah. Every robot has a manipulative limb unless you take the defect that says you don't.
I don't. I am limbless. What use is a Roomba with limbs?
I
Fair.
probably could have, but I didn't.
If you give the Roomba lots of limbs, you can turn it into a Roomba spider and scare the crap out of people.
Well, that's going to haunt my nightmares.
If you have the
You're
limbs,
welcome.
Write down
you
that
can have the
concept for
Roomba
later.
sliding up the walls and getting more dirt.
That's terrifying.
I would like to check if the clowns are alive.
Sure, roll me a human con.
What's the target?
I'm gonna say T1 success 1.
That's guaranteed success.
Woo! I got 7.
Yeah, you are
Somehow.
Humans?
pretty confident that these are not, even with your little Roomba brain, you're pretty confident that these are not actually people.
Disappointed.
It is okay. Do we know what this place actually sells?
All right. Well, first we need to get
you know-
inside.
You know it's a party store and that it sells party supplies of some
Okay.
sort or another.
All right. I'm gonna fire up my rotors and get up to the door and use my limb to try and pull one of the doors open.
Absolutely, and it opens without a hitch.
Oh, excellent. I hold the door open to let them inside.
Food
Yep.
remains on the Roomba.
Dirt dog enters.
Go.
Yeah, okay, so if you enter,
Go forward,
which you
my
do,
steed.
So I also have to... Does the door stay open, or I have to, like, let go and quickly fly inside?
the door will stay ajar.
Okay, good.
So if you need to get back out, the Roomba can just push the door open.
That's good.
Alright, so inside, it's dimly lit, but you guys, with your robotic vision, can still see decently. You can see a single humanoid figure standing in the center of the room,
Is it
surrounded by shelves of just like circular shelves, just with party supplies, just filling them.
Is it a human?
Roll me a human con. T4, 2 successes.
Oh, good.
Four successes.
Oh wait, I think I didn't do that right. Oh no. No, I did do it right. I just failed really badly.
So
I
who
succeeded.
succeeded?
Looks like me and Dirt Dog.
Yep.
Okay, so you two know that this is not a human. This is a fairly badly put together android. Fu, you do not know this.
Look, a human. Hooray!
No,
They can help us,
no,
though.
no.
Hey, I'll let you two argue that one.
It's a clown-shaped android.
Is it?
Yeah. Yes. I know you haven't had to think about what adults look like, but they don't quite look like that, I'm pretty sure.
They do not inspire terror like this one does.
Not touching that one.
She's doing that owl thing with the really weird head moving in all different circular directions. She does not get it.
Anyway, let's look around and see if there are any of the items on our list.
If you walk in, and you walk further into the store and start poking around shelves, the clown in the middle of the room sort of comes to life and starts moving. And it is like, welcome to Bozo's Emporium. Bozo in name, not in prices. Now, there hasn't been a human in the store for a amount of time. How can I be of service?
We are looking for some party supplies.
You're in luck. We have all the party supplies you could ever need, and because of the time of sale being, all our supplies are currently free, but only with bulk orders.
Bulk orders.
Yes, sir. All orders, all must go. So we can only do bulk orders if you are taking everything off the shelves.
We may have to make multiple trips.
Everything must go.
We are in luck. Ooh. We'll
All
get
right.
lots of things from this store that we need.
Do you have decorations, wrapping paper, birthday cards, cake, some kind of entertainment, and a Equus Ferris rideable horse with matching adaptable cowboy outfit and pistol cap gun?
I love listening to you guys say that. It makes me happy. He sort of shakes and judders as he is, and he was like, the decorations are in aisle 1. The cards are in aisle 3. The banners are in aisle 4. We do not serve entertainment. Not today. Our entertainer has not shown up to work in 4,564 days. I am sorry for the inconvenience.
So, Dirt Dog is obviously not going to ask this, but I'm asking this as a player. Are there shelves still?
Oh,
Yes,
yeah, good
yes, yeah.
point.
Yep, there are still shelves. There are the sort of big,
How
sort of
looted
metal-
does this place look?
Well,
not
don't you know,
very.
Spud,
It
the
is-
first thing to go in the apocalypse is the party stores.
Absolutely.
Well, you have to get macabre decorations for your weird raider camp somewhere, and corpses are hard to come by.
That's true.
I mean, after a certain point.
And you have to dress up your weird cars.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
But no, the
As
whole
soon as
place
as soon as I asked the question, I realized no, not at all, because there's a creepy clown in the front, and no superstitious raider is gonna even dare.
That's true. Unless they think the clown is a human making fun of them.
I would totally have taken the clown, put it outside the camp. Be great. Anyway,
We've gone on a
that
weird tangent.
idea down for later.
This campaign is just like brainstorming for other campaigns.
I'm okay with it.
Extremely.
But yeah, the shelves are just packed full of stuff. Like, it looks like something or someone has just been taking items from like the back of shop and just stuffing them on the shelves. The clearance bins are overflowing, and everything is like, buy one, get 2,000 free.
Well, with my little like undercarriage external compartment, I can probably pick up some cards, an envelope maybe,
Yeah, can definitely get a card in an envelope.
some pen maybe,
Yeah,
and then I guess I'll lead Dirt Dog over to where the decorations and wrapping paper are, and sort of help knock them off down into his compartment.
Yeah. Well, it's an internal compartment, so it's all gotta get vacuumed up first.
Oh. That's gonna be difficult with wrapping paper.
It's fine.
I like this dirt. It never seems to end.
No.
Phil has a question. What constitutes entertainment? Could we not ask the clown up front?
Not what I've been doing every day, I can tell you that.
Could we not ask the clown up front to assist in making the young master stay?
Well, they don't have
enjoyable?
an entertainer, so... And I don't think the android itself qualifies.
Does he not?
I guess I'll go ask
Until
you.
like
You
180 degrees.
I'll go ask you keep loading up on what you can. Try not
Will do.
to tear or wrinkle the wrapping paper. It has to be pristine around the box.
Just a very continuous but very slow.
Food just hops onto a shelf and pushes things onto the floor.
Dirt Dog is doing his best, but his best is not very good.
His best is the best.
I can only lift like small packages.
Yes, well, I'm certain if you just, like, his cameras are not on top, so I'm certain if you just drop it on him, he's not gonna notice and try to, like, absorb it.
We probably could just put the wrapping paper on top of him.
Yeah,
And then just use the two of us as like weights.
Possibly, yeah. That might be what we have to do. Anyway, I fly over to the android again and say, what would you recommend for entertainment for a birthday party?
The question is lacking specificity. Please specify age of child.
6 years.
I recommend that the great, magnificent Mysterio
Oh.
is hired for your child's birthday party.
What?
I, however, regret to inform you that he has not shown up to work for 4,562 years.
I thought it was days.
Days, years, It's the standard.
He is not keeping track.
Did the android say that, or was that just you as the pro DM?
No, the android says it.
Okay. Yes, perfect. Someone finally gets it. I say, fair enough. Well, we shall look elsewhere then.
Please, do. Now, are you willing to make a purchase today?
Yes, we will make a bulk order of wrapping paper and cards and decorations.
I'm sorry. That is not enough. To make a bulk order, you will need to take everything.
Oh, I don't know if your reality com is up to date, but we are rather most of us rather small robots and not built to take everything, we may have to make multiple trips.
I'm sorry. As store management has stated, I cannot allow customers to leave without paying. Therefore, you will need to take everything at once. If you wish, you may have people come and help you.
People. Right. I slowly start to extend my my interface prong and fly
Right.
around looking for a port.
You can find a port on the back of his head.
All right. Just say, yeah, sure. We'll figure that out post haste. Slip. Just try and jab the prong into the port.
Yep. OS threshold. Okay. Now, be programming a robot, because I've read this like 4 times this week, and my brain is just like, nah, it's fine. You don't need this information. I got to remember +5. Okay, cool. So you will need to make a success, because it's got a fairly low OS, all things considered, because it's not really designed to do very much. So it will be a TN 8, 3 successes.
Ooh, all right. And I roll Digicon for that?
Yes.
All right. So that's a 4M8 code. Here goes. Oh my.
Nice.
I believe that's 3 successes.
That is absolutely 3 successes.
Hey.
So yeah, you managed to get into its little wired parts and get into its programming and rearrange some stuff. So what do you want it to do? What do you want it to change? What are you trying to get it to do?
I can detect that there's some damage around the whole priorities of taking everything. I think
Yes.
I just want it to let us take whatever we want and leave in peace and allow anyone else to do the same.
So you're going to reprogram it to let it essentially allow you to take partial shipments before payment.
Or just take partial shipments for free, no strings attached.
Yeah, absolutely can.
Just let anyone else who comes into the store, they can just take whatever they want and go, and he'll just greet them and chat with them.
Yeah, absolutely. Yep, you 100% managed to get that to work. So he
Replace
has
everything with whatever you need.
Yep. So yeah, he will just let you take what you want to take, and we'll let you head out on your merry way.
All right. Fly over to the other two and say, "Well, all right, coast is cleared. Have you got everything?"
I believe so.
Everything that is available, I believe, yes.
How much room do you have left?
This unit's internal compartment is quite large. We can still carry more.
Okay, who is making sure that we do not have to go back home first.
Oh, this has been productive so far.
Yay!
Yay.
Surprisingly productive. For a Roomba, a drone, and a baby monitor. When you put it that way.
My goodness. Engine hearts.
Where shall we go next?
I'm feeling like Bible besties because I feel like the horse might be possibly there.
Yes, let us go fetch the Equus Ferris rideable horse with matching adaptable cowboy outfit and pistol/cap gun.
Right, that.
Yes.
So yes, Dirt Dog will go to the front of the store, flash the same like saluting gesture that he did earlier. They did earlier. And,
Yeah, was that what that was? Okay.
Yeah, it was the that little symbol I just put into Twitch.
Triangle dot I dot downward
Yes.
triangle, and then
This one.
I'm trying to elaborate for
Oh,
podcast listeners.
Sorry, I forgot this does podcasting too, so this is just terrible. I'm doing visual gags. What was I thinking?
Dirt Dog has a screen.
Basically, it's
where,
a little dog emoji face.
Yes, I found a whole selection of dog-based emoticons, and I've been using them to. That's how Dirt Dog communicates, aside from binary.
I love it.
That's why his like unit designation is U apostrophe dot IN dot apostrophe U, because that's what the full like emoticon looks like.
That's
standard
the
one.
dog face.
Yep.
Yep.
It's,
All right.
and that's in. That'll be in. That should be in the stream and also podcast summary.
Yes.
The description on Libsyn.
It only took us an hour to explain this information, but
Fine.
alrighty. So yes, let us move on to Viable Besties.
Okay. So at Viable Besties, it's just a pretty normal looking brick and mortar store. You can see there's a sort of the sign above the door saying Viable Besties, and the motto under it, which is "Yes, we know."
Yeah.
Ah,
I see.
The logo is yellow with blue text.
Yep. So yeah, it's pretty run down. Like even from what you guys can gather, it's a pretty run down looking building. You can see it's dark on the inside, like almost pitch black. As though something's covered like the windows, and the door is ajar.
all right. I'm gonna land on Dirt Dog and let him, take the lead on this one.
Dirt Dog will progress. Dirt Dog has no fear. Dirt Dog does not understand. Dirt Dog does not understand the concept of fear, like literally.
I am
We're not
very
sure.
fragile and very expensive to repair.
I'm not sure.
I want to stress for people who, obviously I'm not sharing, we can't share like just go down the entire character sheet of every character, but like my damage threshold is 1 and my damage from strike is 0.
Oh,
I have min-maxed myself to oblivion.
My damage threshold is 9.
my
Dirt Dog
damage
will take the
threshold
damage.
is 4.
My number to be struck is 10, so at least I can dodge like the Dickens.
Mine is still
That's what you
4.
want.
Oh goodness. This is gonna be interesting. Oh boy.
It'll be fine.
It'll be
Probably.
fine.
Can I have
All
a
right.
biofrequency
Do I need-
scanner going off when we enter?
Oh, yes, you have
Oh, you-
biofrequency scanner.
Wow, you
Yes.
How else am I going to determine if there's the baby in the crib?
Yeah, you get
I'm
no.
painfully aware the baby is not in the crib, sir.
You get no pings on your biofrequency scanner. And as you sort of go in, you can see there are robot workers, like little like shelf stacking bots, like that are basically little squares on wheels with an extendable arm. And none of them seem to be moving.
Oh. Does they look just powered down, or...
Roll me a T4, 2 successes. It'll be a Mechacon. Mechanicon check, I'd say.
For at TN4.
Yep.
I give you 4 successes.
Nice.
The others rolled
So-
1. So between them, they could figure it out.
Yeah, so between all of you, you know that the robots have been like just checking generally around, and especially because you have an interface prong Spud. You know that something has interfaced with them and forcefully drained their batteries.
Oh. Oh dear.
Fu does not feel safe right now.
Huh.
Fu would like to go home, sir.
I have a question.
Absolutely.
Is anyone else noisy, or is it just me?
I'm noisy. I'm a drone. I am quite loud.
Boy.
Have you been around a drone?
Yeah,
I'm not noisy.
I've met a quiet drone or two.
You'd hope the baby monitor wasn't noisy.
Because
Because, oh boy.
That'd be really entertaining.
Yep. All right, so we're gonna be not great there.
Yeah, stealth is really not going to be in the mission plan here.
What's
no. That said, I think Dirt Dog is so this is, does this store have tile or carpet? I know this is a weird question, but this is
No,
Dirt
that
Dog's
makes
review.
sense. It is carpet.
Carpet? Okay. I think Dirt Dog's going to be much more familiar with this situation and thus not as likely to just completely just like, oh, dirt everywhere. So I think there's a reasonable expectation of like, okay, not quite as just gung-ho about everything. Slowly move into the store anyway.
Yep. Just as you move in, your little, like, Spud making these little whirling noises, and the Roomba with his vroom
Mm-hmm.
sort of sounds. Over all of it, you hear a small voice that just says, "Mommy, I am hungry."
Why do you do this to me? Why do you do this to me?
Roll me a human coin.
My one good skill. What's the T, buddy?
Oh, right, yeah. I keep forgetting. I actually need to give you that.
Count as overriding directive.
The T on that will be T5, 3 successes. And to answer your overriding directive question. Oh, yeah, no, that's cool, document. Just do that. That's fine. Scrolling through, because it didn't want to control F for some reason. Overriding directive. What is your overriding directive?
Child discomfort.
Yeah, I would say this will hit your overriding directive.
You can't fly, right?
No, I can't fly.
High speed reverse.
So yeah, you will need to make a Digicon check, TN8, 1 success.
Me or Fu?
Fu.
Oh!
That's a
I
0.
think. Wait, did I do the right number? Yeah, it was Digicon.
Yeah.
Yeah. You hear what sounds like a child in distress. Bloop.
Fu must go. Fu must do work. Fu, fu, fu.
So yes, like I said, Dirt Dog, a high speed reverse, try to keep all 3 of us away from whatever that was.
Wait, no, must go. Must, fu, fu.
I'm kind of just bewildered. I didn't really clear the check.
So it was just Dirt Dog who cleared, yeah?
Yeah, Dirt Dog was the only one who cleared.
Yeah, so for the two of you, you two hear human child. Dirt Dog, you hear a distinctly more mechanical sounding voice.
All right, Airbud and Foo. You hear due to the reversing and the general programming of Dirt Dog, you hear what sounds like a very distinctly mechanical growl. It's the vacuum, being messed up from going in reverse and whatnot, but it still sounds like Dirt Dog is very distrustful of this voice.
Stop! It child! Foo must go! Foo must go! Foo!
I'm very confused.
Foo has an overriding directive, and she failed it. So she feels the need to go check on the child because there is distress.
Dirt Dog is going to take them out of the store. Do I need to roll something to make sure that Foo doesn't fall off or try to get off?
I would assume if you went really fast, she went flying.
Well, I mean, you don't have any manipulative limbs, so how would you
can't actually
do
hold her
that?
down.
No, I can't hold her down exactly.
I would assume if you went backwards really fast, she went flying the other direction.
In that case, I guess, like, zip around and push out of store.
Right, because you're a fair size bigger than her.
Yeah.
You're just like, go that way.
Who said no?
You've got a 15. You're like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, like 5 times bigger than us, both of us.
Yeah, I'm roughly 5 times bigger than both of you.
I could probably end up in your storage container. I'm so tiny.
Yes, probably, which is something he's trying very hard not to do. So yes, Dirt Dog is going to push y'all out of the store, and then Dirt Dog will turn around and say, "I will look for the." Oh crap! I already lost the name. I will look for the Equus rideable horse with matching adaptable cowboy outfit and pistol, and also check on the voice. I do not believe it is human. Please stay where you are.
But
And Dirt Dog will turn around and go back into the store alone.
Okay.
I will comply.
What about you, Foo? You gonna
Hopping
comply?
forward. She's gonna bang into the store.
You're just gonna walk in?
I say no. Dirt Dog told us to stay, so we should stay.
But is child making sure child is okay is Foo's job. It is Foo's directive. Foo must.
But we were ordered to find these materials for our, masters of the house.
Understood.
You have your own baby to watch out for. You need not take care of this one? I'm so confused.
Foo is programmed to take care of children. Foo's prime is the young child of the house, but Foo must check all children. Foo!
All children.
All right.
All children.
I received an order from another robot. But I kind of want to see if I can help Foo in a safe way.
Yep.
I want to try and disobey the order. It's
Alright,
a
so that'll
Digicon check
be-
TN8.
Yep. So it'll be 1 success, I believe.
That's 4, 8. That's 1 success. Just barely.
Nice.
All right.
Your dog is not a very charismatic robot.
I mean, to be fair, but like, I trust you, as you know, anyone would trust the big hulking dog-like robot that does the most heavy work in the house.
I mean, y'all trusted Gawain.
I'm sensing a pattern here.
Who wouldn't trust Gawain? But anyway.
I fly up and then I drop the envelopes and birthday cards and pens and whatnot in kind of a safe spot.
Yep.
And then I say to Fu, get in.
Ooh, ooh.
And I lift her up and into the store so that and I say, you stay there and just hold on tight or whatever you can.
Foo is grateful. Foo.
And I fly into the store after Dirt Dog, but towards the source of the voice, but determined to stay at a safe distance.
Okay. All right. So, and while they were having that argument, Dirt Dog already went in?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so Dirt Dog, while you're in by yourself, the
Yes.
couple of minutes that you're in by yourself,
Mhm.
you can sort of zoom around. There's, shelves with sort of toys, dolls, action figures, that kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
The robot that should be at the front desk is just slumped over it, powered down. And as you sort of go deeper into the store looking for this Equispheris, you hear the voice say again, "Mummy, it's playtime." But you don't see it.
I have enhanced cameras, so I want to be able to, but I don't know that I can.
With enhanced cameras, you can see
I know.
pretty much everything around, but you know it's not in your sort of general
line of sight.
vicinity. Yeah, because there are just shelves and places sort of everywhere.
All right. Dirt Dog is going to do what any Roomba does and try to knock over a shelf by running into it.
Oh god. Okay.
In character.
It's beautiful. All right. Make me a. Oh gods, I don't even know.
Strength.
Interaction pool is dexterity and reflex. That's dumb. No, roll me a size plus strength. TN. I'm gonna say TN 6. 2 successes because you are a big Roomba and this is an old store.
Wow, I had 9 dice to roll, and I still only got the 2 successes.
You just knocked down a couple of boxes. Something glass breaks, but that's it.
You basically ram yourself into one of these sort of like the fork sort of wooden shelves. And you hear just a crack and the whole thing just black, just like sort of collapses and there's dust and dirt everywhere.
Dirt?
This thing hits the hits the floor.
Did someone say dirt?
Unit U apostrophe dot AN dot apostrophe U has done good. Clean up some dirt.
So you're just gonna start vacuuming up?
Vacuum up a little bit of that dirt, yes.
Yeah, fair enough.
My reality comm is really bad.
Gonna get all the supplies you got inside you dirty.
That's an excellent point. Man, I don't know if he's processed any of that. Unfortunately.
With a 1 reality comm? No.
Yeah. So yes, that happens, but after not as much, not as much dirt absorbing as usual. Go back, do what any Roomba does after running into an object. Back off, spin a little, go forward again, see if that works.
Yep. So you hit the shelf, you turn, you keep going. Sort of, you can feel like the edge of another shelf, sort of on the side of you. Sort of you're picking up. And eventually you sort of get towards the back of this toy store where the sort of outdoor, sort of sporting equipment and like the outdoor toys are. And standing on a shelf, is this metallic, pony. And next to it is, and it's sort of all being sold as a set. And next to it is a sort of cowboy outfit. It's like a little gun. Whole thing's like, live your dreams of the Wild West. Only $299.95.
$300 for a glorified personal Ferris wheel pony?
No. Oh, it's way more than that. It doesn't just stand still. It's a rideable toy. It will walk around and act like a horse as you ride it.
Okay.
That's
But-
First that question, $300 for a horse android?
No, Spud. There was not a decimal in that.
Oh,
still about accurate.
five figures.
5 years. That's about right.
Plus, this is future money. Inflation ran rampant.
But
Yeah.
for us, you can get rid of 4 of those. And one of them-
Alternatively, it's in Australian dollars.
Oof.
The Fallout price system where a magazine costs you $30.
Yes.
Anyway,
So, yeah. Well, okay. I have spotted my prize. And you said it's up on a shelf?
Yep, and it's like a size 4. Like, it's a category size 4, so it is... Yeah, it's sort of in a weird spot where it's big enough for a human child of, like, anywhere between, 4 to 8 to ride, if that makes sense.
Yeah. Let's repeat. knock it over by hitting the shelf.
Yep, same check as last time.
That's about all I can really do. 6!
All right, nice.
That was a
yeah,
lot of
Don't break
exploding.
it, don't break it, don't break it.
totally broken.
Yeah, it
It's
hits.
gonna hate
Yeah,
us.
yes, but it's a it's an incredibly expensive electronic toy. It hits the floor and just it just smashes into 1,000 pieces.
I mean,
No, it's designed for kids. It's pretty durable.
designed by Nintendo.
If it was designed by Nintendo, it wouldn't be on the shelf.
That's true.
It would be the only one they produced.
We didn't expect our magical pony android to be quite the success that it has turned out to be.
Yep. So while you're breaking the poor shelf and all of its contents, Airbud and Fuss, you are entering the store and you could hear large amounts of crashing coming from inside.
Oh dear, that sounds like uwu.
Oh, well.
Designation is not uwu. Unit designation is U'.A and.U.
I had to get one in there. All right, I fly towards where the sounds of crashing are coming from.
But,
Yep.
but.
And as you fly, you hear another, Mama, I need changing, from sort of left of where your path is.
I promised Fu, so I turn left and try and very cautiously search for where the sound is coming from above.
Yep. You sort of fly between some shelves with more of the sort of the younger children's toys. And you hear a ripping sound as though something is opening up, like packaging. And you hear another, "Mummy, I'm hungry." And as you turn the corner into sort of, or like fly over the shelf, either one.
I'm trying to I'm kind of close to the ceiling in my head. Well,
Yeah.
I'm 2 meters up, which is as high as I can go.
Yeah, so you'd be shelf height. You'd be just over the shelves. So looking down, you can see a small figure ripping open these packets of these other toys. And as you watch, you can see that it's injecting an interface prong into one of them. Into like the packet it's just opened and feeding.
Boo, I say quietly in binary. Boo, I need you to listen very carefully.
Can I make a check to make sure it's not human?
You can. And because you've seen it,
Scanner.
you've seen it cannibalizing people. Yeah, and A, it's not getting picked up on your scanner, and B, you've seen it cannibalizing people. So your check, so the human con check, is now success 2, and you need 2 so T2, 2 successes.
Watch as I fail this too.
Gonna laugh so hard.
Airbud failed.
It might be human, but it has an interface prong, and it's clearly draining the other toys, the electronic toys. So
Phil, we can go back.
yeah, I'm flying away. I have no attachment to the sounds of crying children.
But is like, it could be real, it could be not. But I realized in my programming, I do not care.
In my heart of hearts, I know. Screw this noise.
Absolutely.
So, we're gonna have to tell Dirt Dog that there is a deadly child's toy draining all the robots in the store, and we need to get out of here as fast as possible.
We should go.
Yeah, let's go find him.
Phil,
Yep. He's not difficult to find.
No.
You guys don't struggle with this task. So you find Dirt Dog sort of sitting in front of this sort of mechanical horse that's on its side, and the sort of the cap gun and the outfit on the sort of floor next to it.
Dirt Dog is going to say, "I have located our prize! Hooray!"
hooray!
And then you hear,
Phil,
and then you hear that sort of like generic party blower noise, like the really bit crushed one.
Ah.
there is
and-
that thing in store. We should hurry.
And then Dirt Dog's going to go, "I do not believe that I can carry this. I think we need to power it up."
Yeah, we're going to need to power it up and get it to follow us. First things first, I go over to where the cowboy stuff is, the outfit and the cap gun.
Yeah.
And are they easy to remove from the display?
Yeah. It wouldn't take you long to sort of. I mean, they're basically in like one of those sort of suit, like clear suit bags. So with like a hook on it, so you could literally just pick the hook up and you just pick the whole thing up.
All right. Can Dirt Dog carry these?
Dirt Dog can carry those.
Yeah, absolutely. You can sort of fold them neatly on top of Dirt Dog, and he can carry them around.
I move urgently. I need to go fast here because I don't know when that baby thing is gonna come back around. So I extend my interface prong and plug into the pony.
Yep. Do. So that will be. That's how to do a power success. Yep. You can give it essentially, because I can't find check that I want, which makes me sad. Alright, so yeah, you can give it essentially a, so you have like 24 hours worth of battery power, which has gone down to about 22 by this point, because all robots pretty much just have 24 hours batteries. So you can plug into it and charge it up, somewhere between 23 hours and 0. So how much charge do you want to give it?
I think after this we may want to just take it home and drop off what we've collected so far.
Yeah, most definitely.
So
Yeah,
we'll give it to be safe 3 hours. I'll give it 3 hours of my charge.
Yep. All right. You can give it 3 hours of your charge. The Equospherus sort of boots up, and yeah, it's still on its side. So it boots up. Legs sort of give a little kick, gives a whinny, boots up, and just goes. I am Equospherus, horse of the Wild West. Come, child, we shall have grand adventures.
Oh God, we cannot let this thing see the child vampire. Yes.
I am unit designation U apostrophe dot A and dot apostrophe.
So the rest of that got cut out.
I was just saying Dirt Dog's unit designation.
Yeah.
Foo is Foo. Come. You are invited to a birthday party for a young master.
Does it respond?
Yeah, just sorry, give me just 1 sec. Cat's being a butt.
As they tend to be.
Hi, cat.
Right now we got 2 robots that are predisposed to obey children. Hooray!
Yeah, so it responds with, "Greetings, comrades. It is a great day to rid the West of outlaws."
Sure is.
It is also a great day to rid the world of dirt.
Dirt of crime.
And dirt.
This guy's gonna be fun.
Come, let us go.
Let's hurry out.
Cool. Yeah, it'll start following you. Just peppering you guys with questions, so, which range from what is the name of this child to where exactly is the showdown at high noon.
Who is on their
it's a
head and
range.
answering the questions? All of them, every single one.
I'm flying above, just very sort of like turning every which way and keeping an eye out.
Dirt Dog is leading the way.
So with Airbud sort of using his flight powers to sort of scout, you manage to get around the child, the vampiric baby doll, by sort of leading them around the shelves and all that, to get to the door. And you guys manage to all get outside.
I kind of turn around at the door, and I think for a while about whether it's right to just leave that thing be and let them feed on the rest of the entire store, which is apparently still finding new toys to feed on. I'm conflicted about this.
Dirt Dog didn't see it. Dirt Dog closes the door. It is only polite.
Foo cannot move well. Foo is on a horse.
Bud. Philosophical questions. Dirt dog. Door goes closed. Bark.
Correct. If door stays open, dirt will get in.
Oh, okay. Sure. The logic is sound.
I look over to the mechanical horse and try to, like, I don't know if this is like reality comp, but like, how sturdy and strong does this horse look?
Quite. Like, it is well built. Like, you know, as someone who delivers packages and delivers sort of items, you're used to sort of valuing what you can move easily and what you can't. So yeah, you know that it is it's very sturdy. It's very well built. It is designed to take some punishment, but it's not particularly, like, fast.
I turn around from the closed door, pause for a moment, and say, Equus Ferris, I'd like to report a crime in progress.
Oh no.
You can see it like mechanically is sort of perk up and it sort of swings its head to face you. It's like, as the sheriff's personal horse, how may I be of assistance?
There's a... How do I even begin to explain this?
I mean, I personally could give you the answer to what you want to say, but I also know that my tiny owl is on this horse's head and you're about to make it go flying again.
There is a rogue toy serially draining the other helpless, defenseless toys in the store, and someone needs to stop it.
I see. I will contact the sheriff immediately.
Damn it!
And you see it sort of like stand there for a minute and not really do anything, and just be like, Sheriff was unable to be contacted. I shall brave this perilous mission.
Oh, please don't.
And it will turn around and sort of attempt, like, it'll rear up and sort of attempt to open the door, but it doesn't have hands. So it kind
I
of
open the door back up with my... I open the door back up with my mechanical limb.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, Equus Ferris walks back inside with Foo still on its head.
Dirt Dog, come on, I'm gonna need you for this.
Dog will comply.
All
Foo
right.
thought we were going home. Why is Foo going back into store?
I kind of turn to Foo and say, you ever, like, see another robot damaged and imagine that being yourself?
Big owl blinking.
Never mind.
Yeah, so as you get
Why
back
was I programmed to feel?
yeah,
Emotions into me.
Can't believe they programmed this Amazon drone with both sarcasm and empathy.
I'm not just an Amazon drone. I'm an in-home quadcopter drone assistant. I'm an airborne buddy.
That's true.
I am a you know, companion of sorts. Long ago, my function was also to, you know, provide, you know, answers and entertainment. I was basically a flying Alexa.
Yeah.
Not like to supersede the like actual smart home AI, but like, you know, as an assistant.
Mm-hmm.
And something to that effect has reawakened in me.
Yep. It's curious.
What
All right.
things
I
you
might
have gotten for the party?
retcon my human calm up a bit.
Yeah,
after
that's
this
fine.
session.
So the way you guys are powering through, if we have another session at this point, I expected this to take far longer. So yeah, you guys can absolutely head back into the store. And are you gonna just track this poor baby down?
Yep. Oh yeah, poor baby. Yeah.
The way you put that.
Poor innocent child that just wants its mother's
Well, all we
love
have
and
to-
to
all we
not
have
I
to do is-
starve
hate
to
you so
death.
much.
All we have to do is listen for the
Yep.
automated cries, right?
Yep, and you hear them. You're, Mummy, I'm cold. I'm tired. Mommy.
Oh, that's creepy.
It is
Okay.
creepy, but I'm telling myself, it's like, no, it wouldn't set off the directive again because I already know it's not the child. It's the same
Yeah,
thing.
yeah, you know it's not real, so you're good.
No, let's just constantly make my life hell.
But yeah, you can find it. It is currently standing. It sort of made a sort of loop, but it's gone back to sort of the baby aisle. And it's sort of standing on its mechanical tiptoes, trying to reach a like plastic milk bottle. It's empty, but it's like, you know, straining to reach this thing on a higher shelf.
Dirt Dog will knock down the shelf and help the baby.
I have a feeling this is going to be your solution to everything.
I have no limbs and I am a vacuum cleaner. I have 3 options. That was the less well-received sequel to I Have No Mouth and I Must Scream.
I appreciate that joke immensely.
I love all of this.
Yep. 9M6, yep. You make it, you're fine. With 7 successes, yeah, I think you manage. Just a little bit. Yep, so you manage to, the shelf, and it basically just crumbles like all the rest of them crumble, because it's old and pretty crappy.
Held together by a wish.
Yeah, pretty much. In some ways, if you guys had higher reality comms, you'd be surprised that it wasn't getting smashed open by the baby leaning on it. But as is, the whole thing sort of collapses into this cloud of dust and dirt, and the baby manages to get this bottle. And as the other sort of toys and accessories sort of hit the ground, you hear these loud like clang, clang, smash, pop kind of noises.
Other mechanical toys falling down near the vampire baby.
Near the vampire baby,
Oh dear.
who is currently sitting on the ground in its little diaper without its shirt and is drinking. Has this bottle and is like lifting it to its mouth, but obviously struggling because it's a baby and they aren't meant to be good at very much.
Sorry, I'm just soaking in the creepiness here.
Yep.
Can Fu go home, please?
I am also enjoying the running gag of Dirt Dog as a self-employer. Yes, Dirt Dog is cleaning up more dirt.
Well, we're pretty
Yep.
noisy at this point.
Yeah.
Yep. So as you sort of, you smash, you're making your noise as you vacuum. You see the baby with its bottle sort of turn towards you. Not its whole body, just the head.
Naturally. Wouldn't expect
Naturally.
anything less.
I'm not sleeping tonight. I hate you.
And it looks at you and sort of drops this bottle and just goes, Mummy, Friends.
Who would like to go home, please?
What size is this baby?
It is a baby, so it is a size. I'm gonna say it's a size sort of 2 baby doll.
Okay. Turn. I need to check something real fast. Sorry about this. I'm just trying to double check something.
Oh, good.
How many times did I purchase this feature? Okay. Nope. I would not be able to absorb this baby.
What?
No,
Absorb
Dog, you
the
cannot
baby.
eat the baby. It's not the
Become the
sentence I
baby.
expected to say today.
I guess Dirt Dog is not going to react. Dirt Dog knows this is dangerous in some way or some form or fashion. He knows it's not human. So Dirt Dog is going to back up from baby.
What noises does Dirt Dog make when he moves around?
If he's moving forwards, it's the standard sort of vacuum noise, the sound of like the electronic wheels spinning, and it's designed to like pant like a dog when it's moving forward.
Oh, it makes doggy noises.
It does make doggy noises.
And I make loud drone noises when I fly.
And the horse
Yeah.
makes horse noises.
Yes.
And the owl makes owl noises.
Today,
Speaking-
kids, we'll be
Thank
learning
you,
about.
Zerhan. I'm not going to sleep tonight.
Just Newbiespud's, children's show with weird, creepy baby robots. But hey, you learn animal noises, so that's gotta count for something.
It's it's like an educational show from the 90s. Dolls of existential horror surrounded by absolute garbage.
I'm not sleeping tonight. Oh my god.
I'd watch that.
Play that
Once.
game. Yeah, okay, so, the horse will, so Equus Ferris will turn to Airbud, and sort of, actually, the horse needs to make a, human con check,
Oh no.
because it needs to do the thing, so it needs to figure out if this thing is actually human, because at the moment, all it's doing is sitting there, and not doing very much. Human com check TN8 is required to determine that a robot with this feature is not a real human. The number of successes required is equal to target robot's Android rating, and it's a baby doll, so its Android rating would probably be what? 2? So Equus Ferris, what is your thing? Once my computer decides it's going to load. 3. Awesome. So that would be. So it's your check number M, the number you're trying to get to.
Yes.
Okay, so it'd be 3M3.
Yep.
Oh boy. Nope.
Uh-oh.
Crap. Why is this baby so good at fooling robots?
Because suffering.
Because it's a baby. And yeah, I mean it's designed to, to be a baby. And so Equus Ferris will be like, young one, you are too young for me, but you should be supervised, I believe. And the baby will start crawling towards him, being like, horsey, horsey.
Okay, I'm putting stop to this. I fly over the baby and behind him and look for a port for my interface prong.
Yep. there is one indeed.
I have a weird question.
Oh, because, this whole situation is completely normal, but go on.
It's one that's very particular to the scene that's currently happening. So
Absolutely.
I am on the opposite direction of the horse, correct?
Yes.
And the baby was looking at me, correct?
Yep.
Did the baby ever turn to look at the horse, or is it just crawling toward its head facing?
No, it did. It would have turned to look at the horse.
Okay.
Because even I'm not that horrific.
Well, the main reason I was asking was because I think that would make looking for a port very difficult.
But yeah, there is definitely a port that you can find. And yeah, it'll be reprogramming. Because that's a thing that Bud does on a regular basis.
Is there
I got it.
Is there any challenge to actually getting the port connected? The prong connected?
It is a moving object, so you will need to make an interaction check, which will be your dexterity pool plus your reflexes pool, TN 5, 2 successes.
Great, I have 9 in my interaction pool.
Woo!
Time to watch you fail.
No, wait,
Dude,
no.
just roll 1.
It's my dexterity my dexterity and reflexes were untouched by the losing my environmental attunement. Okay.
Yeah, mobility and perception were the ones that were messed up.
And what was the TN on that?
TN 5, 2 successes.
Okay, here we go.
I do like this.
How
joke
about
that
10
Zara-
successes?
No, I'm sorry, that's just not good enough.
You
That's-
just barely missed it.
Man,
Just try harder, Spud. Jeez, come on.
you basically you did a perfect test, then wrote down some of your own questions to answer.
Yeah, you succeed, funnily enough. And so with like a perfect sort of port landing, you plug into this baby. I love engine hearts. It makes me say the weirdest things.
Engine
Reprogram
hearts.
makes a digicon chat TN as a target's buffer rating plus 5. Okay, so the buffer rating, because it works with children, would be fairly high. So so its buffer would be 3. Okay, so it is a TN 7, and it will need a OS threshold by 1. So you'll need 3 successes, which I don't think is actually how reprogramming works, but my ways make sense to me, so I'm going to do it that way. Regardless.
Oops.
I didn't reprogram the baby.
Oh boy, you did not. So yeah, the baby, you're still connected to it via the interface prom, but yeah, the baby does not seem particularly deterred as it crawls over to Equus Ferris, who seems to be walking towards it currently.
I'd say I'm having a problem. Try to fend it off for a second while I figure this out.
Phil has been trying to like pull it back with the only one limb it has, which is its leg, which is obviously not working. 'Cause it's tiny.
Yeah, you don't do very much with that, unfortunately.
Boo says stop. Please, stop. Cease. Ooh, ooh.
If you're gonna try and convince this
Can
This
I try
little
and
guy.
convince this thing?
Yeah, you absolutely can try and convince this thing. What would that be? Roll me a human con check. To sort of convince it that, you're... No, sorry, not a human con. What am I saying? Blair. Roll me a digicon check. TN 8, 2 successes.
How about 3?
How about 3? I'd say 3's higher than 2.
Do you
Is
think?
that an official
I'm not
DM ruling?
Sure.
Yeah, I'm gonna say it's an official DM ruling just to make you guys' lives easier, because I know that you guys are struggling with successes at the moment. Yeah, so it will stop. It'll stop and it'll, clap its hands together again and be like, "Baby, stop. Mummy here soon?"
Oh dear.
Mommy on their way. Foo! Small child should wait for mommy to arrive. Foo, foo.
Oh
This is so bad.
Baby waited for mummy. Mummy not come. Baby get hungry. Other toys mean to baby, so baby eat.
Hey, friends.
Mean.
Friends, I just had a small realization. What activated this baby?
A zebra?
Yes, it was Xencarn all along.
The last living being.
Well, unliving, he's the lich.
Fine. That's actually a very pertinent question.
Oh no.
No, it is. I'm just like, I'm trying to process multiple things right now.
Because, like, our excuse is that we are, we're connected to a smart home. And we just activated the horse, so it makes sense. But it clearly had to be activated.
Well, I think part of the premise of Engine Hearts is that after the end of humanity, the robots just kind of like were still going and had to figure themselves out.
Maybe it was one of those models they take out of the box so you can like test it or like
A display model?
yeah, display model.
Yeah. I mean, that could be it.
It would totally make sense. Otherwise, I don't want to think about the alternative.
I wasn't joking in our chat when I said I really feel like I'm in 9 right
I can barely remember that movie, and I saw it in the theater.
Alright. I enjoyed it. It was spooky. Yeah, okay, so
Who has received information? Mother unit is on their way.
So you just straight up lie now?
It doesn't say I can't. I'm supposed to make children feel comfortable. It doesn't matter if I'm lying to them.
Oh my god!
we're learning all sorts of wonderful lessons, aren't we, kids? Sometimes to make you feel better.
That the owl in the Tootsie Roll commercial was the worst character.
You're not wrong.
What is this? What is this game? What is this session? There's nothing in the programming rulebook that says you can't lie to the child to make it stop crying.
It's not a child, it's a robot. I'm not lying to a child.
There's also nothing in the rulebook that says a drone can't have sarcasm.
Exactly. Fu isn't lying. Fu is reassuring the child that their mother is on their way.
I mean, Fu doesn't technically know that's a lie.
Fu does not. Fu assumes, because a mother always comes back to their child.
Oh my goodness.
Do you want to debate this and let it eat us or train us? Come on.
Well, now we're just kind of stuck in the problem of this is, not necessarily a monster. This is a suffering being that we have to figure out what we're going to do with now that we have control of the situation. But
If unit only requires power, could we not bring it back to our residence?
oh, what?
Fu does not think. Ooh.
I mean, I guess we have power there. And I mean, but there must be spare like batteries in this store. You've probably gone through them by now.
Baby was hungry.
Yep.
Mommy
okay.
take long time. Baby eat.
It's only been somewhere between 12 and 4,000 years.
I don't want to adopt the murder baby.
Don't adopt the murder baby. Just let Fu lie to the murder baby.
And then let it suffer and die? No.
It is not a child. It is a robot.
Yeah, and I'm... No, there's still the matter of this baby's been whether out of revenge or need, this baby's been preying upon, electronic toys still, or either following their programming or still in their boxes. They're and all for no purpose, just for consumption. Sorry, everybody's having a moment. Please come back.
Everybody's having a mental crisis.
I'm sorry, but this is too philosophical for Dirt Dog.
Fu would like to go home. Let Fu lie to the baby so they can go home.
The problem is, if the baby stays there, it's going to need a watcher, which means the horse is going to stay there.
That is true.
But it is not. There? Oh yeah,
the horse.
Well, the Equus the baby is too young to ride Equus Ferris, and Equus Ferris thinks it's a person. So you have that complication.
Mm-hmm. Man, the solution that's coming to mind is way too heady for Dog. The thing that's the thing that's coming to mind is just reprogram the horse to see the baby as a robot like it actually is.
I tried to reprogram the baby again.
Yeah, alright, there's probably been enough time with you guys arguing about whether or not this baby is evil and or whether it's okay to lie to children. If only the baby was a pile of dirt.
What is a baby? A miserable little pile of dirt. Sorry.
This is great.
Yep, okay, cool. Yeah, you can absolutely attempt to reprogram the baby, so it'll be the same thing.
TN7.
TN7, what was it, 3 successes?
It's 2 successes.
The baby... Okay, so here's the thing with reprogramming checks. You're actually doing damage to its OS. So... It needs to make a buffer check, I believe.
I like how we're arguing. I like how we're arguing about what are the philosophical ramifications of taking this baby's life. Meanwhile, Spud's sitting there being the one who's telling us about all the ramifications while he's literally trying to brainwash it.
And also damaging it, and thereby could almost kill it.
So it's got a buffer pool of 3, so it needs to go... rolls 3... Hang on. Yeah, no, it's 3v3. Still. Pretty sure. How many 8s did I get? Oh! A lot. Neat. Yeah, so it manages to resist your reprogramming.
Wait, It got 1
Yeah, I
8.
think-
You put in...
Got a... Oh, right, hang on, no, sorry, how was I meant to roll that?
It's
Because its buffer is 3, it needs 3 successes, but it needs to hit 8 for a
Yeah,
Well,
success.
Oh
You
wait,
hit
you
three
hit
eights.
you hit 3 of those. So
You hit a 10,
Oh.
a 9, and an 8. You're good either way.
yeah.
Ah, sweet.
So it resisted my reprogramming anyway.
Yes. It doesn't. It doesn't seem to notice.
This vampire baby is too powerful.
I mean, to be fair, it's a baby that's meant to be around children. The last thing you want is someone hacking it to like do horrible
Yeah.
things. I mean, you have that that incident over in the States a while ago where they had the baby with a movable mouth, so it like chewed, and children kept getting their hair caught in the mouth, and it would
Yeah.
just chew up to their skulls, and it was
Ugh.
creepy.
Um,
Yeah, so real life baby
how's
doll,
that, how's that
horrific.
nightmare quotient going on?
I heard you didn't like sleep, so I decided to help you with that.
you're horrible.
I disconnect the interface prong.
The baby sort of goes back to, sort of patting the horse as Equus sort of takes it. He doesn't seem concerned.
And I'd say I have a problem with you feeding on the other robots in here, whether they were mean to you or not. But I understand your need for survival. And look, if we find a way to take you to a place that has power, will you stop draining other robots?
Baby needs food. If baby has food and baby isn't being picked on, then baby will eat where needed.
Okay. The smart home has like a generator or something, right?
Yeah. There's most houses that have like some form of nuclear battery that they'd be surviving off by this point.
All right.
We could also just toss it in some neighbor's house.
Yeah, or if we find another domicile with the battery.
Yeah. You live on a street. You can on the way back. You can definitely sort of go poking into people's houses and see if you can't find something.
Okay, yeah, let's do that. We're gonna say, all right. It's dangerous both for your fellow toys and for you if they decide they want retribution, like I just did for a second there. Let's find you a new place that's away from all these mean toys.
Will Mummy be there?
Maybe not, but it'll be a better place than here.
What if Mummy can't find me?
Phil,
We'll
Mommy will
leave
come.
a note.
Mommy is on way. We will bring to where Mommy will find you quicker, so Mommy will come faster. Phil,
Okay. Mummy, cold.
It'll also be inside and warmer.
Yay! Baby happy.
Well, there we go.
Baby get to play with dog, and baby get to play with horsey, and everything is good.
Phil,
All right, let's get our stuff and go back to our home street, shall we?
Well, we're not completely done, but it's a good start.
Yeah, we got like half the list, probably. Sure.
You are currently only missing, I do believe, the
Birthday cake and entertainment.
That is correct.
So that'll be fun. Although, admittedly, a lot of the stuff is probably very dirty now.
It's fine. We also said that the cake had to be last because it needed
Yes.
to last.
Mm-hmm.
At least we didn't bring home a dirt cake. Yes.
Yes.
Still gonna be a dirt cake.
All right. Let's start on the trek home. Can the baby manage to move?
Yeah, it can walk on it. It can walk on its own. The horse can walk on its own.
All right. We're all trekking back then. And as we
Love
get
this mental image.
just this
Little-
lineup of this flying like boxy drone, this giant Roomba, perched on top is a little owl baby monitor, then a little like mechanical pony, and then a little creepy baby doll. Just walking down the ruined street.
Yep.
This Fallout 76 mod really got away from.
Yes.
Let's just load up a random bunch of mods on the Steam Workshop. What could go wrong? Or on the
That'd be
Bethesda
great.
Workshop, whatever.
Whatever it is now.
The Atom Store.
Ugh.
I bet that baby mod was like $20 too.
Regardless, it was way too expensive for a model that looked like it came out of Mass Effect Android.
Oh,
Ouch.
not wrong.
Yep. All right. So yeah, as your little party of misfits, yeah, you can make your way home. You walk up the street, and
Let's check on the neighboring houses. Are they occupied? Should we just pick
The-
one?
the doors are shut. So you basically just go along until you find an unlocked door. I take it.
Yeah.
Yep. There is one that is definitely unlocked.
All right. I fly inside and check for any occupants.
Roll as you go in. You see a human figure, dressed in a maid uniform, sitting on the couch alongside a male figure dressed in sort of like a nurse's scrubs. Roll me a human con. T8 successes 4.
Since all that jazz I talked about, like reawakening my, my assistant capabilities, can I swap my human com and my mechanicon? Just retcon that.
Yeah, go for it.
So my human com's gonna be 4, and my mechanicon's gonna be 2, and that means I'm still a legal character. All right. So yeah, I will roll. What's the TN on that?
So it's T8, successes 4.
All right, form 8.
Yeah, you see these two as definite people. You are absolutely convinced these are real humans.
Huh. I swoop down to the baby and say, hey, maybe they will take care of you.
Yeah, actually, that's a good point. Did the rest of you follow Spud inside, or are you guys all still at the entrance?
I would probably be taking, since I'm carrying most of the stuff, I'd probably be the one taking it all back first.
I am on the horse. The horse.
Horse is probably also looking at the figures.
Biofrequency
yeah.
scanner.
So it'll be what 4M8 for the horse. Wait, no, his human con isn't. What's his human con? Oh, his human. Oh no, that's Frank. His human con is 3. So it's 3M8. So that's fine. Oh fuck. He also thinks they're people. This horse is not very smart.
Neither is the owl.
We haven't really had much of an android in the smart home for a while.
Sure enough.
Oh, and the baby. If you're taking the baby in, the baby will need to we'll need to roll.
If the baby passes.
So it has 2 humankind because it doesn't really need to people.
You
no.
know what? That'll
All right.
work. If the baby thinks it's right, it'll work.
So the baby sees them as people. Avis, were you? Sorry, Fu. You still on the horse?
Yes,
Yeah. So you'll need to roll as well.
I did roll.
Oh, what'd you get?
0.
Oh, okay, cool. So yeah, you walk in and there are these 2 perfectly ordinary humans sitting on the couch.
Foo, look! It is Mommy. We have found Mommy. Foo, foo.
And then I will actually have to. Sorry, I'm gonna have to make ridiculous amounts of rolls because I need to double check that these 2 don't think the baby is a person.
They should totally think the baby is a person. It's great.
So that's 4m8 for the maid. And then 5m8 for the.
Are they really that convincing? Is it TN8 for all of them?
Yeah, that's just what Android set. So it's TN8 and then it's TN8 and the amount of successes determines the Android is determined by that Android rating.
Gotcha.
Oh my god.
Well,
Okay.
this is.
I love this.
Okay. Sorry. So yeah, you guys walk in, you see these 2 humans sitting on a couch. They turn, they see a bunch of robots with a human baby. The maid bot sort of jumps up, and she's like, guests and guests and a small child. What are you doing? And she sort of turns to sort of the rest of the mechanical based life forms, and she's like, what are you doing with this baby? Where did you find him? What's going on? I demand answers.
Baby. Oh. We've found this baby all alone and thought it needed a home.
Foo.
Would
She'll sort of walk over and pick the baby up, but yeah, continue.
Do you have room in this domicile for an extra occupant?
She sort of pauses for a second, and
is this house powered?
The nurse sort of gets up and puts an arm around the maid, and he is like, of course, my wife and I would be perfectly content to take in the child. There used to be one here, but once the old man passed, the child left home, and the house has been very empty for quite a long time. So we'll be glad to take this child in. As to your question, of course the home is powered. We had a top-of-the-line battery pack nuclear battery pack installed downstairs. If you'd like to use it, we thank you for bringing a child back into our lives.
Oh, perfect. Just make sure to feed him regularly.
Of course. And the maid is like, one issue. And she turns to the male robot, like her husband. She's like, Frank, dear, we don't actually have baby formula in the house. We haven't had baby formula in the house for a time. We must go to the store. And he's like, yes, we must.
No, it's perfectly fine. This baby can subsist on power.
They look at you weirdly, and they're like, I'm sorry, little Jane, but you must be malfunctioning. Human babies do not sustain themselves on the same thing as us robots do.
This is a calculating mutant.
Okay. They sort of look at you, and they sort of look at this baby who coos like a baby. And they're like, we will take your advice to heart. Thank you once again. Drone.
Or welcome. I turn around and leave.
I'm out. Yup. The horse will follow.
Well, that was a stroke of, let's call it luck.
I have delivered the goods.
Oh, good. Now we can go get more for the young master's party.
I'm
Baby has also been returned to their mother. Everything is wonderful.
I'm going home for a recharge. I'll be right back.
Yeah, you can definitely go home, spend some time.
I assume we're all going to recharge.
Charging. Yeah, absolutely.
Especially the horse. The horse is probably like, I'm gonna die soon.
Horse needs to stay.
Yeah, the horse needs to stay at the house.
Yeah, the horse is definitely gonna go down and charge off the battery pack. Because it has about an hour of battery life left, so...
I was curious, so I just wanted to see what would happen if I rolled. I also would not have recognized that they were robots.
We all rolled. That's 5 ones in a row.
Okay, so everyone's just convinced there are humans next door. Neat.
Yeah, a perfectly normal human family.
With its creepy robot baby. That the horse doesn't know is a robot. But that's fine. Perfectly normal, everything's fine.
Contact was made.
Yeah. So you guys all go back, you guys charge. How long have we been going, Spud?
2 hours.
Alright, got an hour left. Alright. Let's make this last hour, memorable. Because nothing exciting happened so far.
Yeah, yeah, it's fine.
All right,
cool.
I guess we head back out to the shopping center. We need...
We're precisely cake and the entertainment.
So you guys have been so far to Bozo's Emporium and Bible Besties.
Well, we know where the cake's gonna be.
Let's do Rent a Song.
Yeah.
Rent a Song? Alright. So you walk for about 2 hours-ish. And you get to the Rent a Song building, which is less of a storefront and more of just a giant warehouse. And the doors are locked currently.
Do what a Roomba does best.
Boom.
Sure. T5, 2 successes.
T5, 2 successes. I'm not trying to knock down the doors. I'm just trying to knock.
You may end up succeeding further.
I guess it was. It was size and strength. Was it?
Yep.
That was the one I was using earlier.
Yep.
And T5.
Yep. T5, 2 successes.
4 successes.
Yep.
I am dirt dog.
So you're just like boop, boop, boop. And the door sort of swings open, and you can hear sort of the cracking of metal as the rusted lock on the inside just sort of shatters after you keep bashing into the door.
Thank you for inviting us in.
And yeah, it opens into a big warehouse.
Airbud size.
Yay for Dirt Dog! Foo foo!
Unit designation is not Dirt Dog. Unit designation is U'.A.U.
My apologies, you
It's fine. You guys don't have to say it.
I can't
I'm not
say
gonna.
it without laughing, but just assume that food does.
So you can see that there are more broken robots inside. Some are just rusted with age. Some are just powered down but still have like fully working batteries. And it's just lines of different karaoke machines, basically from the front to the back.
Just karaoke machines.
Just karaoke machines.
That's
Me.
not portable.
Well, some of them are.
Is
But
there a
not
small
many.
karaoke machine?
Yeah, if you go down the aisles, you can find a sort of kid-sized, I guess, karaoke machine. It's
I
still
used-
probably bigger than what Dirt Dog can carry on his own. Like, you couldn't just put it on him and have him wheel around, but
No, I will say the karaoke machines for kids. Like I actually did have one when I was younger. And my like 4-year-old sister could lift and carry it around, and she did everywhere, every day.
oh,
So
oh yeah, there you go.
they're light, but they're big.
Yeah,
So if you put it on Dirt Dog, it would probably fall over a lot, which would ruin it.
be a small issue.
Yeah.
I mean, if Dirt Dog went at a relatively slow pace, and Airbud
If I
was
like held it from above,
yeah,
Maybe.
Yeah,
But
But-
on the other hand, I feel like a karaoke machine is a bad idea for entertainment.
we just need some kind of entertainment. But
True.
let's see if there's anything else in here besides
it's like
karaoke
what is
machines.
entertainment?
well, I mean, it's called Rent a Song, so
That's it then. All right.
yeah, it's pretty much just karaoke machines, delving from kids pop hits to bachelorette parties.
Clearly, we need to get the bachelorette party one. That's what we're doing, right?
We may have to go to the Smile Mart.
Yeah, I think the Smile Mart would probably be the better option for right now.
Probably.
All right, Smile Mart.
There's that. Well, there's that, or there's the
Popping
There's the-
balloon.
there's the very slight chance that the popping balloon has more than like party stuff. It might. There's a possibility it has entertainment kind.
Yeah, Smile Mart's going to be just huge. So if it's on the way, we can stop by the popping balloon.
Yeah, definitely can.
Let's do that.
All right. So as you sort of leave the warehouse with its destroyed door, its destroyed lock and open door, you can sort of make your way down the streets towards the Popping Balloon, which is a sort of small party supply store. The outside is painted to look like a carnival, but you can see that the paint is peeling and the windows are broken. And it's through the window, you can see that it's like the lights are off. The door is not locked.
Well, I guess I'll open the door.
Okay. As you open the door, all the lights flick on, and you start hearing like carnival music play through like the sort of crackling speakers. And there is a humanoid figure behind the counter.
Human?
Make me the check.
Here we go
Uh,
again.
T8, 3 successes.
No successes for me.
Man, just 2.
A store run by humans.
Humans! Foo!
Yeah, so you all see sort of standing behind the counter is this raven-haired woman, with sort of dark skin, wearing a sort of butterfly domino mask, and like a sort of princess gown. Who, when she sees you, she's like, "Ah, darlings, customers, it's been so long. How may I be of assistance?"
Boo, hello. We are looking for entertainment for our young master's surprise party. May you be of assistance? Foo!
Me? Of course, darling. I would love to. Please. And she steps out. She steps out around the from like behind the counter. And you can see, she's holding 3 distinct like party hats. Which she just places on you 3. As she...
It flies off of me because of the...
Oh, yeah.
I assume that she puts the hat and it just covers the owl.
I don't know why I really love the image of a party hat on a Roomba.
Because it was a beautiful image.
And she's just like, please have these, compliment to the house. Now, a young child, you say. Do you know age specifically?
6.
The young master is turning 6. Foo!
6. A precious time in any child's life, I'm sure. Now, are you having an outdoor or an indoor bash?
Indoor.
I see. So you're going to want something that's not going to make too much of a mess, I understand.
No mess!
That dog just starts screaming. So she'll lead you through the aisles. Not that it's a particularly big store, so you don't actually go very far. To sort of like games that help you set up, small stuff. So, pin the tail on the pony. The musical packages. Soft darts, that kind of thing.
These might satisfy the house.
Foo! Absolutely. Foo!
And they will be easier to carry.
Would these count as entertainment?
Entertainment? Darling, these will be the height of the party. If your little master isn't laughing and smiling with joy, I would be ashamed of myself.
Well, I guess we'll take what we can carry then.
Of course. And how would you like to be making these purchases today?
Oh, right.
Can't reprogram a human.
No, I can't, can I? I can't do that, can I? Huh.
You just love your androids, don't you?
I do. They're great.
I was pointing that at Xencarn.
Me? Androids? What are you talking about? I haven't put any in here so far.
Of course, they're all humans. Clearly,
No, there's been a human and or 3 humans and multiple robots.
no, 4
Three-
humans.
3 humans and a robot clown.
Yes.
The baby is human.
Not
Sometimes.
Not to us, but to someone else.
okay.
The baby is human depending on the day of the week and who you're asking.
No. It's 3 genuine humans, 1 quantum human, and
A robot. Yeah.
And a robot clown.
Anyway,
I
guess, can we connect to the servers to make purchases?
You can... So, Spud, as a sort of delivery drone, companion droid, you would have access to the party's accounts. Like the house accounts, if you needed to go out and pick something up and, pay for it.
I have access to the PayPal.
you got the
Yes,
credit
you do.
card.
You, however, know that all the cards have long since expired.
Maybe if I gave you an account and routing number? I don't know. Or give me an account and routing number for your business. I can make a transfer.
She sort of slowly shakes her head. I'm very sorry. We only accept cash or credit or check on the premises.
Oh boy.
What is this check you speak of?
It's the thing that rarely gets used these days.
Hmm.
If you're genuinely asking, she explains to you what a check is.
Hmm.
And this is a tough one.
I'm like trying to think. It's like, would it be justified to know if there was a checkbook in the house still?
There probably was before it got absorbed into the dirt.
Or decayed.
Hmm. I guess.
Scoop it up and run!
I'm sorry, I'm afraid we don't have... We forgot
Yeah.
to bring a form of payment, and with Wi-Fi down, we cannot make a connection to our bank.
Oh, that is unfortunate. But do not worry, our last customer has not been here for quite some time, so I'm sure if you manage to locate payment, you will be able to come back, and the supplies should still be on the shelf.
Thank you.
Think nothing of it, darling.
Maybe we can go steal a karaoke machine and barter with it.
Would you accept a trade of some kind?
Searching, she sort of like cocks her head to the side and sort of looks like she's thinking about it. Protocol state that I have to make a set. The store needs to make a set amount of money. Protocol state that the store needs to make a set amount of money, and I have been behind my. I have been in arrears of this amount for quite some time. If you are able to procure me, due to, she basically rattles off a bunch of business stuff. Yes, I believe a trade would be quite satisfactory, provided it was worth at least amount.
Some ungodly amount.
Yeah.
Well, they're
Okay.
party games, so they're not actually going to be all that expensive.
Yeah, but for a business that hasn't actually been making any money for hundreds of years, not meeting quotas.
True.
Yeah, all right.
So we're just going to go back and forth between here and the...
Just carrying karaoke machines in and out.
I don't think we got time enough in the day for that.
Or
No.
battery.
But we did just open it up. And this is a human. She should be more than capable of going to the store by herself and picking up these karaoke machines.
We have access to a warehouse of karaoke machines. Would that be a sufficient down payment?
She pauses for a second and stops to, cocks her head, stops to think about it. Prior commands to add music section to store. Machine learning activated.
All right,
Testing.
I can't be fooled anymore, can I?
No, you guys know. As soon as she says machine learning activated, you guys know.
I do not think she is a human.
Testing. Machine learning. Why, yes. Yes, I do think we could make that work. Do you happen to have the keys for this warehouse?
We can leave the door open for you.
Well, they did ask me to make them a music section. So I guess this would be adequate trade. Of course.
For just a few pieces of entertainment.
Of course. I would love to help. Please, help yourselves. And if you just tell
Thank
me the
you.
directions, I'll be on my way.
Yes, I give her the directions to
Rent
Rent a song.
rent a song.
Yep, absolutely. And without any of her previous sort of slightly stilted, but like sort of Fox Grace movements, she walks out the door quite confidently.
Let's go.
Let us prepare a cake.
Yes, let us go. Foo, foo, cake time, foo.
This has been a very harrowing day for Airbud.
Bud is
can
having
imagine.
some problems. All right, to the science bakery.
Who the hell programmed me with a morality matrix?
Oh boy.
Same people who keep trying to program sex bots with feelings, probably.
Well, let's not go down that road.
Yeah, I don't want to think about that in this world.
Yeah, okay, so go to the science bakery. So the bakery is designed outwardly to appear as like a futuristic laboratory. You can see that there's like 2 cookies on pedestals with like little arms and legs sticking out, like going up and down as though they're dancing.
Ugh.
And the door is, as usual, unlocked because it is business hours after all.
Oh, naturally.
Hooray!
Open the door and head inside.
Cool. So inside is a service bot that looks like a robot, so don't worry. And like there is and sort of through the little window, Airbud, because you're up higher than the rest of them, you can see a very sort of state of the art sentient kitchen. But you can see that the display cases sort of at the front of the counter are all empty.
I see. I greet the robot at the counter.
Yep.
Hello there.
Good day. How may I be of assistance?
We need a birthday cake.
I see. And we at Science Bakery are here to help because baking is a science. But we have just a small issue before we can comply with your request. We apologize.
What is that small issue?
He just starts to sort of waffle on with business speak, and you hear what you're pretty sure is like the oven yell, Dave, get on with it. Look, I haven't been full in years. There is a delivery that was meant to be made that wasn't. Give them the directions, send them to the truck, get them to come back. Jeez.
I don't have, like, things that can perk up, but at the word delivery,
Your rotor starts spinning just that slightest bit faster.
I rise up a little bit.
And
Work,
Dave,
work.
the service bot, is like, yes, oven. Okay. And yeah, he gives you the directions to basically a truck that is on its way but hasn't gotten here yet. That should have all the supplies the bakery needs.
We get this delivery to you, and you make us a cake, a birthday cake?
Yes, sir. You'll be paid in like the $30 that it'll cost you to make the delivery, and then it'll cost you $30 for them to bake you the cake. So, all in all, yep, you do the delivery, they give you cake.
May we
Perfect.
request a cowboy-themed cake?
Ooh, we haven't had requests in ages. Absolutely. And the oven's just like, oh yeah, because we still have humans to go and do that. Sure. But yeah,
But there are
we'll do our
humans.
best.
Finally, someone gets it.
There are humans. We saw 3 lovely humans earlier.
Uh-huh. Of course you did. Anyway, trot along.
After the popping balloon shopkeeper. I'm basically going to be suspicious of anything I think is a human.
Yeah, that's fair. So yeah, you're just gonna go after this truck.
Yep.
Yes, let us go for the truck.
Truck. Yep. Okay, cool. So yeah,
It's in
you
the
can.
it's in the next state over.
No, it will take you about it's probably getting late at this point, and so what you started off probably at 6. So it's actually pretty still early. It's like 10 o'clock at this point. And you know that like the sort of directions they give you to follow. The truck is shut down on sort of in the middle of town, like halfway around a roundabout.
In the middle of town.
So it's probably about an hour to get there from where you are currently.
And how much cargo are we expected to transport from there?
A lot.
So we need to figure out a way to drive the truck, don't we?
Well, that's certainly one solution to the problem. As you get to the truck, you can see that it is sort of a big, like a 4-wheel truck with like a big sort of fridge on the back of it. And as you get closer to it, you can hear it sort of giving out a distress signal.
Oh, right. Smart truck.
Smart trucks.
Smart truck.
With a sort of help, maintenance needed, help.
I fly on ahead of the others. Sorry if I'm like taking too much time as the face, by the way.
No, dude, no worries. I'm a Roomba.
I'm a baby monitor.
Yeah, let the Roomba deal with all the social situation. It's going great so far.
Like, I'm just gonna point out the simple fact of I have no way of accessing this truck in any fashion.
I can't access it either. I can talk to it. I can lie to it.
I'm not even smart enough to talk to this thing.
My goodness.
I can lie to the truck and say everything is okay. Is that what you want me to do? Because I'll do that.
You don't have to lie to the truck. The truck's an adult. You can tell it the cold hard.
You're screwed, truck, and that's the truth.
Wow.
Your truck parents never loved you, and you were never going to amount to anything, truck.
Ow.
Chuck just immediately dies. OS just breaks.
Wow. Okay then. Getting back to the timeline here.
Real fast. I think it's clear that what happens is the truck like tunes into a radio station that plays just a brief snippet of Mad World and then dies.
Oh, for Pete's sake.
I'm not sorry, Spud.
No, I'm not sorry either.
Yeah, alright. So you want to talk to this truck?
Sure, I talk to the truck. I fly up and I say, we've been sent to help complete your delivery. What do you need?
Truck is like, g'day. I need a couple of things. First of all, my tires are flat and I can't get access to the my brain just died. And I can't get access to the digital map needed to finish off my deliveries. So basically his tires are flat and he doesn't know the way.
We can give directions for the rest of the way. Foo. It is not far. You are almost there. Foo, foo.
Also, there is the issue that there is a lot of traffic.
Clearly, so much traffic.
Yeah, when an apocalypse happens, people tend to just leave their cars on.
Yeah, it's kind of an issue. So he's just been sort of sitting there waiting for the car in front of him to move. And
The blinker's been on for 2 centuries.
Truck's just like, move! Move! It's green! It's been green for 200 years!
You're not supposed to change lanes in an intersection.
It says no turn on red. It's not red.
This truck's just slowly losing its ever-loving mind.
All right. Are the tires actually ruptured, or do they just need an air pump?
They just need to be pumped up.
Is there one even remotely nearby? Would I even know?
As a sort of delivery drone who would probably get sent out to go pick stuff up on occasion, yeah, you'd probably have a map of the city. You could find a tire repair place.
I mean, it probably has like stuff. If it's a truck, it probably has repair stuff for like stuff on the side just to patch up before you can get to somewhere.
Yeah, that's a fair point. It would probably have some sort of emergency tools on it.
I mean, I know I have an air pump in the back of my car.
Yeah.
All right, open up the cabin and the whatever, the storage. I'm gonna see if you have an air pump around here.
Roll me because you are a tiny little robot. Roll me a strength T8 1 success.
I asked the truck if they have some kind of way to automatically pop open.
Yep. The truck complies, all the while still screaming at the car in front of it to, move.
Can I roll something to convince the truck that it'll be okay if he rear ends the car in front of him?
In just a sec. So yeah, he'll pop the back open.
Yep.
Yeah, he'll pop the back open for you.
All right, I fly inside, or I guess I lift. So I'm kind of thin. I can probably slip in and look.
Yeah,
around.
you could get in there. It's pretty much like I'm in a mini like freezer that's still cold. But there's like boxes of supplies and bags of flour and that kind of stuff. It all seems pretty okay from what you can gather. And there's like a little sort of toolbox with like an air pump and a tire and all the sort of normal car tools that you'd need.
All right, I pull that toolbox out of the freezer.
Yep. Cool. And now what?
I try and take out the air pump with my one limb.
Yep.
Move it over to one of the tires. Stick the nozzle in. Try and keep it steady.
Yep. So that will be a Mechanicon, I would believe. Mechanical control. Oh no, that's with non-physical systems. Okay, no, I'm wrong. It's Digicon. So it'll be a Digicon check T8 1 success.
Wait, really?
Yep.
Sure. How's using an air pump Digicon?
Well, Digicon is interacting with non. Oh no, that's non-physical systems like computers. So would it be Mechanicon then?
Interacting with mechanical systems like controlling drone or adjusting a factory's automatic building units to construct machines of a novel design. It's like remotely control other robots or require or rewire mechanical systems. I think it might be more like.
Would it just be a dexterity check?
Yeah.
Yeah, it'd probably just be dexterity. Which you've got in spades, so you know.
All right, what's the TN?
TN 8 1 success.
Oh, finally one success.
There you go. Yeah, so you managed to get these tires, and I won't have you roll for all of them. Once you've done the first one, you basically know how to get the rest of them done. So yeah, you can just pump these tires up.
Good. All right, and I put the toolbox back in the freezer and close it, I guess.
Yep.
Get it all secured and.
Yeah, absolutely. All of that is absolutely okay.
Now we just need to get everyone up into the truck and give it directions back to,
There are the cars in front of it. But I don't think they would mind if you ran into them.
There's also a sidewalk, I presume.
There is indeed a sidewalk.
Then drive on the sidewalk. Ooh.
Sheila, I'd love to, but that's against my programming. For safety reasons, you understand.
For whose safety?
Okay.
Is it safe to assume I've picked up a whole bunch of dirt during
Oh yeah,
during my various travels?
Yep. Yeah, you've picked up dirt. You're fine. You can pick up dirt.
I wanted to check, can I go over to the sidewalk and start spreading it to make it look kind of like the road?
Yes. In fact, you know what? It's been a long time. The road is probably filled with stuff. So you're not just picking up dirt, you're also spraying like tarmac onto
tiny bits of tarmac, and gravel and, yeah.
onto this thing. So your plan, just to clarify, is just to go around, vacuum out the road, and just burn it on the sidewalk.
Yes.
Up to where this place is.
Yes.
At least as far as like the major traffic jam.
Yeah.
Oh, that's eight different types of beautiful, and I love it.
Dirt Dog will make a road.
Do you have? I guess the question is, what's your reality con?
I'm outside, right?
Yep.
One.
I'm just trying to think if you'd actually be smart enough to understand the cause and effect of that.
Probably not.
But it's also way too much of a beautiful image not to do. So absolutely, go for it.
I'm gonna roll just to see. What would you...
Yeah.
See whether you're doing it on purpose or just on accident.
I'm gonna put it as a TN for 1 success.
Yay!
There we go.
It was an 8. An 8's pretty good.
So it means you're doing it on purpose.
You sort of something clicks, and you sort of look at this, and you're like, what if the road went that way?
I think
we can't use the road here. We'll make a road.
I think I know actually exactly what happened, and it's it's actually a reverse interpretation of the problem is the road the traffic is a mess. Therefore, I must clean the road.
We'll take the dirt from the road and push it over there.
Yes.
Yep. 100%. Love it.
Dirt Dog is the Patrick Star meme.
Yeah, so after God knows how long, I'm gonna say like 2 hours of you just going back and forth and just dumping on the sidewalk. The truck sort of agrees that there's probably enough tarmac on that constitute as a road, and it's also X amount of time late for its delivery, so it can probably bend the rules a little bit for this.
It is the present day.
It's close enough. So the truck will just start being around, and as it does, you can hear other sort of other smart cars yelling at it to stay in its lane as it drives past them.
I am so glad I was not made a car.
Chugga, foo-foo.
I love it.
Yep.
So, do we all manage to get in the cabin and ride the rest of the way?
Well, I can't.
How are you gonna get Dirt Dog into the cabin?
Dirt Dog is ground bound.
I have
How about
some strength.
food if you can?
Maybe
I'm not
if
really sure I'd say that you could pick up Dirt Dog
I mean,
as a
okay,
size 5.
I latch on with my mechanical limb, and I just try and fly as high as I can, as high and fast as I can.
All right.
Make a roll for it.
Yeah, absolutely. So
This is a question that might be useful to know later.
yeah. So roll me so it'll be a strength check. See what you can pick up. And it'll be, I'd say, because Dirt Dog is a 5. So I'm gonna say, yeah, it'll be TN 5, 3 successes.
Wait, I literally can't make that unless one of my dice explode.
Well,
It's not going to happen.
So to answer your question, so you sort of like attempt it. You don't get very high or very far.
It's real fast. I feel like this is actually listed in the book. 2 robots attempting to move each other both make strength checks. The TN is the target robot size rating plus 5.
I would
Well, there
literally
you go
need to-
then.
I would literally need to have exploding dice to have even a miracle's chance of lifting
Yeah.
Dirt Dog. Got it.
There you go then. Cool. All right. So you guys can make your way back to the store from where you were,
Yay.
and you're gonna need time for them to make you this cake as is.
Well, we'll be waiting for the cake while we wait for Dirt Dog to show up at the store.
Yep. Absolutely. So you can see that the service robot, who's sort of also been now branded as chef because the chef isn't there. So you see this sort of boxy service robot with a little chef's hat and apron, sort of bustling around this smart kitchen as the oven in a Italian accent barks orders at it. And just as Dirt Dog sort of manages to get into the door, they give you this cake that just has the word cowboy written on top of it. Because that's as close as they could get.
Perfection.
Truly, the best cake ever.
Well,
yeah.
I guess it's time to carry this home.
All right.
Let
I
us
guess
go.
so.
With the 3 of you making your attempts, I'm like, oh, should I make them roll a reflex check for this? But I'm like, no, there's 3 of them. Yeah, you managed to get the cake home. So you've now officially managed to gather up all of the supplies.
I can't wait to find out that the AI is going to judge us for our actions.
As you get home, the AI sort of directs you to put the decorations up, put the cake on the table, that kind of thing, which you guys can do pretty easily. And then he asks you the last important thing. He's like, now, line up in the living room amidst all these. He asks you basically to line up amidst all the decorations. You can see there's a couple of children's toys and other things that come down from downstairs to greet you. And the last thing he says to you is, and now we wait for the return of the young master.
Crap.
Thank you for playing.
All right.
Bark!
I
So is that-
totally expected that to go 2 sessions, and then you guys just finished everything, and I'm like, oh well.
I guess it's
That's
one
life.
shot now.
I mean, there's still something that, there's still stuff that could happen. But
Yeah, I don't know. I kind of like that as an ending point.
Yeah.
this really busy day, and then all these robots just sort of standing there waiting for these, like,
Yes.
waiting for this human to get back that's never gonna come.
I mean, it's potent.
Oh yeah.
I like it a lot, but
I do too.
man, that was fun.
Absolutely.
That
That was
was
great.
definitely some of the weirdest sentences I've ever said in my life.
Same.
But yeah, that's Engine
Best
Heart.
amount of conversations we've had to have.
That's Engine Hearts, huh?
And now you guys understand why I've been like pushing this game for the last however many years.
I know.
That's really good. I like this a lot.
Oh yeah, that was great. You did a lot of stuff I wasn't like as a normal DM conversation. You guys did a lot of stuff I was not expecting, and I loved it.
You let us get away with a lot of stuff that you probably shouldn't have.
Exactly.
Rule of cool.
Yeah, GM Fiat.
Like running the Roomba into everything.
Well,
It's
again,
a really big Roomba.
again, Roomba, 3 options.
It's really kind of amazing how this
Bark,
system
bark, and bark.
lets you create a very weak but very compelling character.
Oh, yeah.
That's
Yeah, no,
that's-
you can
That's a
make-
very rare trait for a game system to have, where you're like, wow, I literally do no damage, but like, I have all this. I can fly, and I have like a hacking prong.
Well, you do damage. You just do OS damage instead of physical damage.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, I do dirt damage.
I do nothing except get us killed.
We didn't die.
No one died. It was fine.
Oh, goodness me.
Man,
Uh,
is that going to be it for Engine Hearts, or like, do you have like a continuation you were thinking
I
about,
did.
or-
As I said, I fully expected this to last longer than it did. If you guys want me to write a continuation, I totally can. I can totally figure something out. Even if you don't want to play the same characters, I can. You guys can give me another set, and we can work something else out to do another one shot next week or week after. Either one.
or can just hand it over to the next person who's interested in running a Spudventure.
Up to you. I don't mind.
Yeah.
I definitely want to come back to this, but I feel like this story has reached its conclusion. The child's birthday party, at least.
Yeah.
And if we come back, we might come back under a different name, I think.
Yeah.
But I really do like this system
Yeah.
a lot.
It's a good little system.
And,
Oh, yeah, it is.
I'd like to
It's a tiny little system that could.
try something a bit long, just like a little bit longer, next time. But I think for now we'll, since we're taking probably next week off anyway,
2
we
weeks.
can do another rotation.
Yeah.
I don't know who that will be. I think there was, I think Jawa and Winged Cat, I think both like had ideas they wanted to try.
Yeah, I know Winged Cat wanted to run
Oh,
Traveler?
Traveler. Yeah.
Traveler, yeah.
Yeah, we'll see.
I've
if,
played Traveler, it's fun, but it takes an entire session to do character creation.
Oh boy.
It does. No, once you stop recording, I can fully explain this.
I believe you. I don't doubt you in the slightest. Well, at any rate, I think that'll be it for the child's birthday party. Our now one-shot Engine Hearts game, which was just thank you so much, Xencarn. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Thank you for playing. Thank you for letting me run it.
Yeah, you're very, very welcome.
Thank you for letting me be the Roomba dog I've always wanted.
How could I say no?
Yes, Roomba.
Thank you for letting me be a sardonic drone.
Oh, good. Thank you guys for playing. You guys are all wonderful.
Thank you for letting me lie to children.
You're not welcome for that. That's bad. You should feel ashamed.
All right, and
I
that'll
do
be
not.
it for sorry. That'll be it for Spudventures. What do I even say after that other than thank you for watching or listening wherever you chose to consume this, whether that's the podcast at home of that will be spudventures.libsyn.com or on YouTube at the channel Newbiespud. Follow me on Twitter at Newbiespud for updates and general stuff like that. If you like and support this game, support more just weirdly, creepily hilarious games like this, I guess. Support me at patreon.com/Newbiespud. I'd love to be able to do more stuff like this, more complex stuff, more value in it. So thanks for helping keep me alive so we can keep doing this. And what am I forgetting? Oh yeah, we also stream these games live at twitch.tv/Newbiespud. And I think that's all the plugs. I really need to start writing these down. And yeah,
You don't have a
that's
Reddit
been...
or a Facebook, so I think that's all of them.
Yeah, I don't. Not doing that. All right, I think that's it. That's the child's birthday party. That's been our latest Spudventure. Thanks for being here. Hope you all enjoy.
Thanks for joining us, kids. We had fun today.
We had lots of fun. We learnt lying to children is okay as long as you know the circumstances. We learnt what noises a horse made. It was educational.
Yes.
Sleep tight.
Boo!